What's going on? It's your boy Cash, and we are finally playing Sekiro. I'm so excited, it's been on my list for a long time. We are playing on PS5, and this is going to be as close as you can get to a 100% run with achievements and trying to get everything that you can get. We will be doing new game pluses later on down the road, but for now, let's dive on in.
時は戦国末期、日の本すべてを焼いた戦火はいまだに勢い衰えず、山深い芦名の国にも燃え広がっていた。県政芦名一心、国取りの決戦であった。
野良犬が心すらなくしたか。ああ、共に来るか、飢えた狼。
そして戦場で拾われた狼は修行の末熟達の忍びとなった。
忍びの掟は忘れまいな。親の次に大事なもの、お前の心に刻むがよい。あれが今日からお前の主だ。命を賭して守り、たとえ奪われるとも必ず取り戻すのだ。よいな、狼よ。
一心の国取りから24年。芦名の国は斜陽にあり、狼の忍びはすべてを失っていた。育ての義父も守るべき主も。
忍びよ、目覚めてください。あなたの主のために。
Your destiny awaits you at the Moonview Tower. Escape from the well and find the tower bathed in moonlight. Stay silent. Stay vigilant. Now this is all just like the tutorial area technically, so you don't get any XP for any of this, so I'm gonna be trying to do it as quickly as possible, but we still will be listening to audio and stuff. Or dialogue, I should say. Stealth. Crouch in bushes or move under floors to remain unseen. Warning markers will appear above enemies' heads. Okay.
特に稼などしておりませんが、構わぬのでしょうか。
大事ない。刀もなく、気力すらない。奴はもうただのふぬけよ。
We'll see about that. The eavesdrop.
今宵も月に照らされておる。巫女様はまた月明かりで書をお読みかの。そうだな。まだほんの子供というに、囚われとは気の毒なことじゃ。ああ、源一郎様も何かお考えがあるのだろうが。
Alright, so we're gonna make our way over to the tower. Stay crouched for a bit. Shimmy on over. You have to like manually grab onto ledges, which is a little weird because in a lot of games, you know, it just kind of manually grabs, so you have to like, or auto grabs for you, but in this one you have to manually grab.
Yoく来てくれた。久しいな、狼よ。
お迎えに参上いたしました。我が主。
表を上げよ。くさび丸、そなたの刀だ。我が忍びよ。主従の約定に従い、命を賭し、我に仕えよ。
御意。
Once thought lost, it has found its way back into the hands of the wolf. A shinobi's role is to kill, but even a shinobi must not forget mercy, a mantra the blade itself may manifest. Let's go upstairs, get this item. It's a pellet, yep. Alright. Pretty much just restores a small amount of health. Talk to the young master again.
狼よ、傷を負っておるようだな。そうだ、そなたにこれを託そう。薬水のひょうたんだ。これで傷を癒してくれ。
So he gave us the healing gourd, which we can use to heal ourselves, and it will refresh itself when we rest at shrines and whatnot.
その後大事はないか。
その後とは。
あの世のこと覚えておらぬのか。
はい。
いや、司祭は後にしよう。今はこのアシナの城を脱さねばならぬ。
御意。
堀沿いに進んだ橋の下に場外への抜け穴がある。一心様よりそう聞いたことがある。まずはその橋下の抜け穴を見つけてきてほしい。見つけたらそうだな、足の歯笛で合図をくれるか。ほら昔聞かせてくれたであろう。こうピーッとな。その音を頼りにそなたのもとへ行こう。
So we got the quick item slots. So go ahead and you can see your quick items, how many you have available, and then your prosthetic stuff. Right now we'll put the healing gourd and the home world idol, which is pretty much we can teleport back to shrines and whatnot. But you'll see that in a little bit. Posture and death blows. When an enemy's posture breaks, he's vulnerable to a shinobi death blow. And again, this is all just a tutorial region, so we're going to be trying to get through this as quick as possible. So we got the death blow, the little sneak attack. See if we can get another stealth kill on this guy. If I can get up here. Aerial blow. Beautiful. Deflection. Deflect the enemy's attack is another way to damage their posture. So it's almost like a, well, it's technically a parry, but they call it a deflection. Lock on, yeah. I'll try to show you the deflection. We're gonna try to stealth kill this guy though. Alright, so to get the deflections, it's just like right before they attack, you know, you just tap your block button, and it does a lot of more posture damage, just like that. And then get the death blow. And I should also heal. I forgot to use the healing gourd he gave us. That could have been bad. Whoopsie. Gotta perfectly time it. Alright, this is, we got a big dude up here. Counter slash allows you to deal posture damage without giving the enemy time to recover. It's pretty much right after you deflect, you can hit. So it's just like a counter attack. So like right there, we blocked it. It's just like a counter attack. Death blow. Death blow against strong enemies. Some enemies require multiple death blows, which is the red circles to the top left. And we got one on him, so we have one more life. And got him. Pellet. Try to open the door, please. Can that be open from the side? Of course. We're gonna make our way to the top of the bridge and get our eavesdrop. That's a fishful of ash. You pretty much can like throw it at people, and it's just like throwing dirt in someone's face. Kind of stuns them, leaves them vulnerable for a minute. Let's get this eavesdrop. Anytime you see that yellow icon, you get the eavesdrop.
堀のどん詰まりに抜け穴があるじゃろ。あそこも見張りせよとの仰せじゃと。なんとも限界なことじゃ。戦が近いのかもしれんの。
So eavesdropping essentially is just going to give you like hints or tips on upcoming enemies or loot or anything like that. It just kind of gives you tips and hints. So you don't have to eavesdrop, but you know, it does help. You can stealth kill off ledges just like that. pellet. Come down here and blow our whistle and summon the young master.
Okami をよく見つけてくれた。さあ、参ろう。
御意。
血の定めから逃れることしかできぬとはな。この城を出ていずこへ参ろうか。まずはアシナの国を離れるか、あるいはどこかに身を隠すか。そなたはどう思う？
御意のままに。
御意か。そなたは変わらぬな。
は。
いや、懐かしいと思うてな。さあ、参ろう。
For the most part, we will be listening to dialogue, like I said before. I will skip some dialogue if it's not important, but I do want to showcase some of like the story dialogue and whatnot.
久しいな、巫女よ。叔父上の墓前以来か。
源一郎殿。私はすまぬ。
お任せを。
I'll handle this boy. My bad, wrong game.
邪魔立てするか、巫女の忍びを。
Alright, so this guy right here, you can't technically beat. You're supposed to die. It's, you know, it's supposed to happen, so kill this real quick.
"忍びとてこの程度か。巫女はもらっていくぞ。
Bro just took our arm. It sucks. Good thing we're right-handed though. This man really gave us like a straw rug as a blanket. It's like when you sleep over at your friend's house and they forget to give you covers, so you just kind of cover up with whatever. There is the prosthetic arm. Pretty fucking cool if you ask me.
どうやらまだ日の定めではないと見える。
While it bears a number of cuts and is stained thick with blood and oil, it has been impeccably maintained. It is passed down from the sculptor. The Shinobi
その優しい
prosthetic.
顔の仏様はわしの彫ったもんじゃねえ。誠の仏師が彫られたものだ。人が己の内にあるものと向き合う、そういった時に助けとなるだろう。
己の内にあるものとは、
怒り、悲しみ、あるいは古い過去の記憶、そういった類のものじゃ。お前さん、名は何という？その目、さしずめ、任に敗れた狼といったところか。
言えぬ。
それが忍びじゃな。わしは仏を彫らなきゃならん。お前さんはお前さんで好きにしな。
何故俺はここにいる？
ただ拾ったのよ。屍かどうかもわからぬものを野良犬に食わせてやることもあるまい。
どれほど俺は眠っていた？
お前さんを拾ってからずいぶん経つぞ。
そうか。
じゃが主の主はまだ生きておるぞ。アシナの城で囚われとなっている。だがすぐにもその血を利用されちまうだろう。お前さんを見ればその価値は十分にあろうというものじゃ。
この左腕、俺に何をした？
そいつは忍び義手。石腕の狼にはおあつらえ向きの牙じゃろうて。仏を彫るには無用でな。お前さんにくれてやる。
忍び義手。
そいつはただ失った腕を補うもんじゃない。任具を見つけたらわしのところに持ってくるがいい。
任具だと？そうか。このからくり。
察しがいいな。任具を持ってきたら忍び義手に仕込んでやる。そうすりゃその義手のありがたみがわかるじゃろうさ。喋りすぎたな。いいきな。
巫女様の血が利用されるとはどういうことだ？
わしも詳しいことなど知らん。ただ流院、そう呼ばれる特別な血があるという。主の主はそれを持っておる。
それゆえ巫女様は
付け狙われる。お前さんの体が妙なことになっておるのもそのせいかもしれぬな。お前さんもそうじゃが、この荒れ寺にはおかしな客がまあまあ訪れる。寺を出て右手の広場にもそうした者が一人おる。妙なことになっておる者同士、気が合うかもしれんな。
So these purple things in the ground, there we go. They are remnants. They are like a new thing that they added for online. It's like other players can leave like emotes. You can leave tips and stuff like that on the ground for other players. Most of them are just like people with teabagging or stuff. Yep. So these are the idols. These are checkpoints. You can rest. It refills your health, all your items. But like I said, defeated enemies will come back. These are also checkpoints where it saves, and then you can travel, fast travel between them as well. The offering box, when the box is illuminated, items have found its way here inside and can be obtained by inspecting the box and offering money. And we're going to talk to this guy. He's pretty much, he's like your training dummy, where you can practice some stuff, and that's what we're going to do right now.
腕ある忍びとお見受けした。忍びの技ならば、あるいは。そこもとよ。ぜひそれがしと立ち会ってもらおう。
You cannot die in the training mode either, so you don't have to worry about that. There you go. He's undying. Makes for the perfect training partner.
そこもとの立ち筋、見事なものであった。それがしをかように従前に殺した者、そうはおらぬ。お主は何だ？死なず、あるいは虫つきと呼ぶ者もおるな。死ねぬので、ただここにおるのだ。そこもとはこのような荒れ寺で何よ。随分と眉間にシワが寄っておる。そこもとよ。それがしを使い、刀の修練をせぬか。お主の使命を果たすために。死ねぬ体ゆえ、幾度でも切られてやれるぞ。どうじゃ。承知した。よし。ではやろう。刀を振らば。Alright,
so we're going to go ahead and do these 3 trainings. Pretty much talking about attacks while enemy is blocking. You can keep attacking them to build up their posture and eventually break it and then get a death blow. As you saw before, the posture bar is the yellow bar, which is underneath the health bar. And our posture works the same exact way. So we have to be careful because everything we're doing to the enemies, they can do to us to break our posture and then get pretty much death blow on us as well. Now we're going to do the deflect. Pretty much right as they attack, you tap your block button, and we'll do a deflect. Boom. And then you get the counter attack in there. And the perfect deflect, it builds up more posture damage. So you can block and then do a counter attack, or you can get like the perfect deflect. Builds up the posture. Last but not least, step dodge. So dodging will not compromise any of the posture, but it may help avoid damage, and if there are some enemies where it's just almost impossible to get their posture gauge down. The lower an enemy's health is, the more posture damage you can do, and the slower their posture comes back. So in some cases it's good to dodge and just try to get health damage in, and then once they're low enough, then you can start doing posture damage to them. Just something to think about. Certain enemies. That's a terrible dodge. Just dodge right into them. It's a little sloppy, but yeah. It'd just be nice if I didn't just dodge. Ideally, you want to dodge the opposite direction of them. Death blow. And wrap up this training.
そこもととの修練だが、そろそろより誠の戦いに即したものも試してはどうか。それがしも殺す気でかかろう。そこもとの修練としてもその方が好ましかろう。どうした？
なぜそこまで。
半分は退屈しのぎ、もう半分はそうじゃな。そこもとの眉間のシワを取ってやりたいのよ。
He's got some jokes.
良いからやるぞ。
And now we're pretty much going to do free combat, which is pretty much just the fundamentals of everything that we just learned, but it's all kind of thrown into one. So he's going to do a combination of everything that we just went over. If they're not attacking, you just attack, boom, boom, dodge. Get that death blow.
さらに参る。 そこもとよ。この社には行き場を失った者が集うようだ。俺、現にそれがしもここにおる。だからかの。そこの賽銭箱にも時折何やら流れ着くのよ。また来るがいい。そこもとの技の試し、いくらでも請け負うぞ。
And with that done, we're going to talk to Emma.
誠に息を吹き返したのですね。流因の力、この目でしかと見ることになるとは。
何者だ。
エマと言います。猿お方に仕えるクスシです。
猿お方とは。
すみませぬが、主の命にて明かせません。ただあなたを助けよと、そう仰せつかっています。信用しろとは言いません。ですが、私は主の命を果たさねばならぬのです。あなたが持っている薬水のひょうたん、それはもともと私が作り上げたものです。クスシとして助けとなりましょう。
このひょうたん、お主が作ったというのか。
はい。元はクロ様のためにあなたが譲り受けていたのです。
So pretty much what she's telling us about the healing gourd that we have. For the gourd seeds that we find, we bring them to her, and then it will increase how many times we can use the healing gourd in between idols.
ひょうたんの種をお持ちください。
種だと。
はい。薬水はひょうたんの種より湧き出します。新たな種を加えれば薬水の傘が増すでしょう。手に入れたら持ってきてください。
わかった。
一つ頼みがあります。
It is important when you first see her to try to talk to her and get through her dialogue to where she just keeps repeating herself. She doesn't have anything new to say, because eventually once you die a bunch of times, dragon rot will be a thing, which we'll talk about later. And then you need to talk to her, and she'll have new dialogue, and then you can advance from there and go from there. But we'll worry about that a little bit later.
もう良いか。
ああ、十分です。無礼をしました。すみません。白いあざは
So I'm just making sure that she is not saying anything new, and she's not. One more time.
世の断りから外れている。
Saying something a little bit different this time.
返事あれば私のところへ来てください。
わかった。
死体はまだわかりませんが、あなたの体返事。
Alright, now she's saying the same thing. So now we're
死体あへ。死体あへ。
just making sure.
では。
Alright, she's definitely not. So she's repeating the same thing. Now if you come behind here, there is an item. Get the light coin purse. Just to talk about purses real quick. Pretty much every time you die, you will lose half of the gold that you have on you. But if you put your gold into a light coin purse, you will not lose any of the gold that's in there. But there is like a 10% upcharge. So 100 coin purse costs 110. But if you have 400 gold and you die, you're going to lose 200. But if you buy, 3 gold purses for 100 and you store away 300, so now you only have 100 gold, and then you die, you're only going to lose 50 because you lose half. So it's very important if you have a lot of money and you're going into boss areas or whatnot to get the coin purses. And there are higher purses that hold more money and whatnot, but yeah. So now we can fast travel between the idols. You can fast travel between any idols that you get. But for now, that's going to be all for this one. We have finished the tutorial region. And in the next episode, we will be doing the Ashina outskirts. See you in the next one.